Democrats rallying behind Vice President Harris ahead of the Democratic convention after many of them slammed those who did not back President Biden before he dropped out of the race. Our next guest was one of those folks. She is now helping Harris and has raised $2 million for her, throwing her full support behind Harris. And she is going to be at the DNC tomorrow. Let's bring in Lindy Li, a member of the Harris Finance Committee. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it. So you were all in on Biden. You even denounced people who wanted to throw Biden overboard. Now you're all in on Harris.
Well, I stopped.
And a lot of people might wonder why you so eagerly jumped ship.
Well, actually, it took me a time to turn the ship around because on the night of the debate, I was actually with President Biden down in Atlanta, Georgia. I was with him 5 to 10 minutes after the debate, and I didn't tell him that it didn't go well. I just tried to show him love because I, care about this man on a human level. But the polls started coming in. I was speaking with fellow donors, and people were just, for lack of a better word, freaking out. And the money was drying up. No one was giving any cash. Frankly, it got to the point where I was a little scared or even a little embarrassed to ask. And you saw the cratering of the polls amongst House and Senate members. We cannot lose the House and Senate. So I changed my mind over a course of weeks. This was not a decision that was easy for me to make because I love President Biden.
But that debate sealed the deal for you?
It did. It did.
And the fact that you couldn't raise money.
Without money, there's no firepower. You have to litigate the case against your opponent. If you don't have the resources for that, then how do you wage a campaign?
So you raised $2 million for Kamala Harris in 5 days?
In 5 days. And I'm hosting her in Philadelphia alongside Charles Parker, our mayor, and hopefully Governor Shapiro looking at his calendar. We're waiting a date, but it's going to be super exciting. And by the way, the minimum was $2 million. They raised it to $10 million because there's so much demand.
All right. So you find it easier to raise money for her. She is gaining momentum. She has momentum that Biden didn't have. But according to our latest Fox News Power rankings, she still trails Donald Trump on some of the most important issues. Trump leads her by 8 points on the economy, leads her by 13 points on immigration. That's not as much as he led President Biden. She leads on abortion. But economy and immigration consistently come up as the top two issues in our polls anyways. So can she win with him showing that much of a lead on those two important issues? And
I totally agree with that poll and your insights. Immigration and the economy that's what it's about, Stephen, as James Carville said. And she's already beginning to do that. You see her coming out in favor of the expansion of the child tax credit. She's going to go after corporate price gouging as well. And I'm going to say something that should not be taboo in the Democratic Party, but often is. We need border security. I'm an immigrant. My family waited years to come here. We came here the right way. My family brought skills. We created jobs. Now my family hires and employs dozens of people. And so I think that we should strengthen our legal channels of immigration while making sure that we don't have porous borders. And look at history.
I should point out, we got something in common. Yeah. I'm a legal immigrant as well, and I did it the right way.
I'm from Canada.
It took me 12 or 15 years to become an American citizen. But you mentioned controls against price gouging. A lot of people say that's a euphemism for price controls, which didn't go well in the Nixon administration back in the 70s. How is this any different?
Well, I think right now a lot of companies use the pandemic as an excuse to jack up prices. And companies are finally realizing a lot of consumers are not having it. So it's greedflation rather than inflation. And corporations should not be able to take advantage of the American people.
But back in the 70s, when price controls were implemented, people were slaughtering cattle, they were drowning chickens, store shelves were empty because the producers just couldn't afford to produce.
Hey, let me tell you one thing.
Why wouldn't that happen again?
So my family fled communist China. Do not like price controls. I mean naming and shaming. I do not mean any government controls. I mean shaming them with the bully pulpit. What she has, that microphone, that platform is incredibly powerful. She should call them out by name. There are things that you can do without implementing government controls.
All right, well, we'll see if that's the road she goes down. Lindy, thank you so much for joining us. Safe travels to Chicago. We'll see you again.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.